Okay, so it's been 10 days since the release of the studio album Lost 13. What's the media and fans' reaction been like so far?
Oh, it's great, but the title's actually Lost 23, not 13.
T3, yes.
Yeah.
I lost the X on.
Okay, no problem. So the action is really good because we just entered the German official top 100 album chart at position number 2, and we had a really
Wow.
big race with number 1. It was a decision made at the very, very end because of the guy who was on is on 1 has a little more streams than we actually, so we're only number 2. But that's great. I love it. Yeah. So also every review I read so far is always great. I haven't read any bad reviews about the whole record, so it turns out to be fantastic, and I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is fantastic. I had the chance to hear the preview, and I must say it's amazing.
Thank you so much. That's very nice to hear.
Yeah, you're welcome. Can you tell us something about Axel Rudi Pell and who's your biggest influence?
Yeah, sure. I started to play the guitar actually when I was 12 years old. So it's like 5 years ago. No, I'm kidding. No,
Yeah.
I think it wasn't 72. I saw Richie Blackmore performing on TV with Deep Purple, I say, whoa, this guy he has a mystical aura or something, He's playing great and the sound is great. And he was my really main influence at the very beginning. And then later, a few years later, like 2 or 3 years later, I discovered Michael Schenker. I used to be in UFO at that time, and I loved it too, Later, I had so many different influences, like Uli John Roth, another German guy. He's a great guitar player, he plays fantastic. Later, I discovered Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, of course, all these big 70s names, I love them all.
Who designed the promotional image of Axel Rudi Pell, the videos and the artwork?
Who designed it? The videos and that's done by my record company, the guy from my record company.
Ah, okay. When you head out on tour, what is the most important item that you take with you?
Yeah, I have to get my cigarette with me, I'm afraid, because I'm a heavy. I used to smoke a lot more during the last couple of years, but I reduce it now, so it's between 25 and 30 cigarettes a day. I mean, it's getting worse, but anyway, I have to be careful with that because I'm an old guy. I will be 62 in 2 months, so actually I have to reduce it. I know that.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't. I can't. So I don't know. So, but it's not the most important thing. The most important thing probably is all my guitars. I need the guitar. Without the guitar, I can't do anything on the road. So that's the most important item.
That's true. What do you want your fans to know about you that they might not know already?
Probably that I'm composing perfumes, fragrances in my spare time. In my free time. I did a lot of different ones. Probably will receive a light of day maybe next year. I'm working on that. I'm not sure if it will happen.
And under your own name, or
Sorry?
is it going to be a label under your own name, or do you
Yes.
have already a name in
Yeah,
mind?
it will call Knights fragrances, like the knights, with the helmets on and stuff.
Yes.
Some people say it's a bad name because knights used to stink in those days. I say I don't give a fucking care about that, So anyway, but I'm not sure if it will stay under Knights fragrances or a little bit different name. I don't know. So I will be in talks with several companies during the next couple of months. So I'm very excited about that too.
Yeah, I think most of your fans are as well.
Yeah.
I know that September is very busy for you now.
Yeah.
What about festivals and tours planned for the rest of the year?
Okay, so we will start. We will be back on the road in September. We have to reschedule every leg of the tour. So, but we will start now. I think it's at the beginning of September. We'll play all through the September. But the next time we won't do any summer show this year because it's too early for us. Because we have to make we have to do several days for rehearsing for the September tour. you know, and probably from that time on, we have the second leg of the tour coming up in the spring of next year. I think it's around April or May, which didn't include the UK so far, but I really hope that there'll be a third and the fourth leg coming up in 2023. So I hope that we might play the UK again, which would be great. I love to play there. And hopefully other countries too, like Spain. We didn't play in the last, I think, 3 years or 2 years. I don't know. 3 years, yeah. And yeah, hopefully we will play much more shows.
Yeah. What's the most memorable concert you have been to and why?
Sorry, the what?
What's the most memorable concert you have been to and why?
The country?
No, a concert, a memorable concert.
Oh, concert. Because you know the voice is sometimes a little distorted again. But anyway, and the most memorable concert, I think every show is most memorable because you know every show is different. We play, the audience is different. You know, we play different. But I love all the shows we did so far. But just to mention one, probably the last time we played at the Wacken Festival in Germany in front of, I think officially it was 75,000 people. I think there were over 100,000 there. Maybe I can say it, no, but you know, that was really great when you were standing there on the main stage, you know, watch all the people and you look at the sky, you know, you always see people, you can't see anything. You can see that the earth is round, but you know, it's only people there. That was really great because they didn't run away actually, and that was good for us, you know.
What do you enjoy most about being a musician?
Oh, everything, you know, because I can express myself through music, you know. I can write songs, and I think I can write good songs actually. Most people told me that. So, and as long as the flame is inside burning myself, you know, I will do that because this is a real passion, you know, and this is a real big passion for me. So it's great. Well, what was the question again?
You answered it quite well.
Okay.
Can you tell me about your worst performance?
The worst performance?
If you ever had one.
Oh, actually, we had a show. Let me think. I think it was in 2005. We did a show at a German festival, at the Bang Your Head Festival, and we arrived from another place. I don't know where we've been before, of another festival. We had to drive through the night, and the bus got hit by really, what do you call it? The big things between ice blocks from the road, you know, falling down from the sky, you know. The windows almost crashed it, but it didn't. So, but a little later, the bus burned out, you know. So it was really, we were really scary. And the next day we had to play. We arrived late because we have to change the buses in the middle of the night. Then we arrived, and actually, I think that was the day when a big hurricane hits the festival area too, and it all was wasted. You know, the tents were flying around, and it was started heavily raining. You know, and the promoter came to us and said, "You're only allowed to play 20 minutes today because we have to make the set a bit shorter because they have to repair things and stuff." And the stage was shaking. You know, I said, "Okay." So actually, we played, I think, 25 minutes anyway. But we just, you know, the whole day was sunny, apart from the night, which was really raining cats and dogs. Anyway, we played. The sun was shining, and after 2 minutes, it started heavily raining, and the whole stage was wet, and most of the equipment broke. You know, my guitar, my wah pedal, I couldn't use. Everything went down, and actually, I don't know if it's a secret, but Johnny used a teleprompter with this on this festival, you know, because every word was in there. But this failed too, so he couldn't. But one song he couldn't remember the lyrics right, and a part of singing his regular lyrics, he said, "Oh, Axel, you're standing with a guitar in the rain." You know, the people say, "What the fuck is he singing there?" But that was great too. But you only played 25 minutes. And in the end, it turned out to be really cool. But you know, but with equipment failure, it wasn't just only fun.
If you experience stress before you go on stage.
Oh no, not at all. You know, I used to have that probably a long time ago, like 15 or 20 years ago. But nowadays, It's most like I'm just a little nervous when you go on stage, but this will be gone after the first song completely. After the first song, when the people are applauding, you know, you're getting yourself, how we call it, I don't know, forgot the English words, I'm sorry, but you really feel strong after that, you know. As long as the equipment is working and we played great, and after the first song we get our applause, then I feel fine in the university or whatever, it's gone, you know. That's really cool then.
Yes. How did you learn to sing, write?
Sing and write.
Yes. Yes. Write the songs.
Okay, you know, I'm not a singer, you know. Johnny's singing my stuff, but I do my demos at home, you know, and I'm always using my own voice, but it's not a singing voice. It's like it sounds like shit, you know. So I won't sing on the records. I just did it once. I think it actually was on the Ballads 2 record. I did a cover version of Hey Joe, which I sang by myself, and it was terrible. And I got a lot of requests that Axel, please don't do it again, please don't. I say, okay, you're welcome. That's right. You know, I can sing sometimes in the correct key, and I can hit the notes, but I don't have actually a nice voice which people say, wow, that's a cool voice. You know, actually I don't have it. But you know, I don't know how to write, because I play a little guitar, as you know, might know, and sometimes it happens just a riff comes to my mind for just practicing, you know. I say, wow, this is cool. I'm recording it on my cell phone, and I had so many different ideas. Over the month period, or not say maybe 2 year period, and then I sit down and make little notes. I listen to all these little snippets I have already recorded, and I sit down with a big blank sheet and I write down, okay, idea number 1 is cool, idea number 2, no, not cool, idea number 3 is cool. You know, I make changes, and then I say, okay, idea number 87 is in F sharp minor, whatever, you know, fits perfectly to idea number 187, you know. And so I make little notes, and then I sit down and put all these little snippets together and form the real songs out of it. But actually, it's not a witch work or whatever.
Yeah, but you have to have the feeling with the music, otherwise you can't do it.
Of course, you have to be a genius like me. I'm kidding.
Okay. How would you describe your fans?
My fans, oh, they're most. I think I have the most loyal fans in the world. You know, they love every record, and there are only very few people who say, the last record sounds like the one before. You know, I say, fuck you. You know, that's our style. You know, so a very loyal fans around the world. And actually, it doesn't matter where we play, in which country we play. They're always very enthusiastic, and I'm really proud of them.
If it wasn't a music career, what would you be doing?
Oh, I don't have a clue. Probably a perfume guy composing perfumes. But this I only discovered 3 years ago. So actually, I don't know. Just an industrial merchant, that was a job I learned, you know. So I don't know. I don't have a clue. Or maybe a Formula One driver, but now I'm getting too fat for that.
Right. What advice would you give to somebody that just started a career?
A musician in general or guitar player? It doesn't matter anyway. I answered this. I think the most important thing is when you start a career that you have to find your own sound. It doesn't work really when you copy other guys too much. You know, you can get influences for sure, but don't copy them. Yeah, find your own sound, do something special, and find the right melody which will hit the people in the head and in the heart. Me too.
Have you ever participated in a music competition?
In a competition, no, as far as I remember, no, not.
In music? Okay. What musician do you admire most?
Oh, there are plenty of, you know. I always loved Ronnie James Dio, you know, and Richie Blackmore, Michael Schenker, and there's so many other guys. Like Brian May is a great guitar player, great songwriter. Tony Iommi is very cool songwriter and great guitar player. So many different people. I just can't mention them all.
No, it would be a very long night.
Yes.
Yes. If one of your songs could appear on a soundtrack or any film or TV series, which one would you choose and why?
Probably Game of Thrones. That would be great for the title track of my new record, Lost 23. That would be really cool because when you look at my cover artwork, it looks a little bit like medieval kind of fantasy, like, you know. And Game of Thrones would be the perfect perfect movie for the title track of Lost 23. Yeah, 23. Well, yes.
Yes, you lost one, I lost 10. Doesn't matter.
What? Sorry, I didn't understand.
I said you lost one, I lost 10. So
Yes.
it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Uh, do you have any last words for your fans?
Yeah. I hope that they like our new record, and I hope that we will come to the UK as soon as possible. Even if
And
the Brexit is there, you know, it makes us even worse to come over the borders, you know, with all those pieces where fill out paperwork and stuff. But we have to play. We have to play. 23, hopefully.
yeah, I know. Well, I would like to thank you for this interview. It was very revealing, and I really enjoyed it. And I know our listeners and your fans are going to enjoy them too. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure. A nice interview. Thank you so much.